There. Well, I'm still alive. So, we have Black Pound Day. Apparently, it's about recognition, opportunity, and making our voices heard. Well, I shop at conveniently situated retail outlets with adequate parking where they provide the things I want at a price I'm willing to pay. I don't really care who owns it. Shopping is not about race. Right, now I've just been watching the University of Exeter Debating Society debating the motion Black Lives Matter has been successful in the fight for equality. Speaking for the motion were MP for Streatham Bel Ribeiro Addy and Black Lives Matter activist and history graduate Flora Henry. Speaking against were London Assembly member and Sadiq Khan's arch enemy, the great David Curtin, together with the founder of the Equiano Project, freelance journalist and Leeds University graduate Inaya Folarin Iman. Incidentally, David Curtin is forming a new party, the Heritage Party, which is an exciting party based on a solid foundation supporting common sense values. The website is at heritageparty.org, where you can read the manifesto and subscribe to the free newsletter. It struck me that those speaking for the motion were really not that clued up on the current events, although they did make a few good points. Bel Ribeiro Addy, the MP for Streatham, didn't even know that Minneapolis had actually defunded their police. I'll just make one observation here about equality and the perceived oppression of blacks in the UK. Here's a chart of the people admitted to university by sex, ethnicity and deprivation. It shows that the white male is bottom whether deprived or not. Top in both categories are Asian females, followed by black females. That's what you get in a society that's supposed to be racist and misogynistic. If you want to study the chart more closely, just pause the video. One point made by Bel Ribeiro Addy was that we should teach black history and teach the kids about slavery. And while she conceded, after prompting from David Curtin, that there were lots of good things about the UK, she said that if your child did something wrong, you would want to know about it and teach them not to do it again. Full stop. Well, yes, good point, except that you stopped there. I would have continued. In fact, I would have said, when your 4-year-old kicks a puppy, you teach him that it is wrong. When he grows up to be a world-class vet, you should be proud of him and not continually say, yes, son, you're a brilliant vet who cures animals, but never forget that when you were 4, you kicked a puppy. And when you're walking down the street with him, you don't want people saying, there's that man that kicked a puppy when he was 4. You want them to say, there's that world-class vet. He kicked that puppy when he was a child. You taught him that it was wrong, and he learned his lesson. He regrets that he ever did it, but he is not going to allow everyone to judge him by his mistakes as a 4-year-old. So should it be with Britain. We regret ever getting involved in slavery. As a relatively immature society, we were easily led by our peers, just as kids are, and we joined in the games that everyone else was playing, including slavery. But we grew up. In fact, we worked it out for ourselves. No one else had to tell us. We as a nation realized that slavery was wrong. We made it illegal. We spent several years stopping others from indulging in it, at the cost of British lives and having already bought the freedom of every slave in the empire, and we carried on and rescued 150,000 slaves from illegal slavers and set them free. We have spent the ensuing years doing what we can to set things right. We defeated the Kaiser in 1918. We, together with our Commonwealth partners, defeated the Nazis in the 1939-45 war. We also helped defeat the Japanese at the same time. We traded with the Commonwealth until the EU ruined it all, and now we hope to go back to that. When Bel Ribeiro Addy, an EU Remainer, complained during the debate that Britain was not trading fairly with African countries, David Curtin pointed out to her that we have been unable to trade fairly with African countries because of our membership of the EU, and that he hoped fervently that we would soon be trading tariff-free, which would help them prosper. We have all sorts of equality wars in the UK and ethnic-only aids such as Muslim-only housing associations, Black Police Federation, Black History Month, a new black-only scholarship at Oxford and so on. There's even a Black Cyclists Club. So stop telling us that we kicked a puppy when we were 4 years old. We grew up. We regret our past. But the now is that we are doing our level best to be good, and all you lefty liberals keep doing is beating us up about being a bad boy when we were young. All you're doing is widening the racial divide. Zinaya Falarin Iman said at the end, "Are you looking at people's colour more or less since Black Lives Matter?" See ya.